When was the last time you truly let go of something without fear, without guilt, without feeling like you were losing a part of yourself? Letting go can feel like a kind of death, not a dramatic one, but the quiet, invisible kind, the one no one sees, but you carry inside for days or years. Letting go of a person, a season of life, a role you once played, even letting go of a version of yourself you thought you had to be forever, and still, somewhere in you, a part holds on, not because it wants to suffer, but because it's afraid of what will happen. If it truly surrenders, you're not here by accident. Something in your soul, or maybe in your body, brought you to this moment, this search, this gentle ache for clarity, and that something is speaking from deep within your sacral chakra. This is not just energy talk. It's your nervous system, your emotional memory, the place inside that stores pleasure and pain, and sometimes confuses one for the other. The sacral chakra, called Swadhisthana in ancient Sanskrit, is your inner ocean. It holds your sensuality, your creativity, your capacity to connect, and also your deepest emotional attachments. When it's in balance, you flow. You feel desire without fear. You love without losing yourself. You create without needing to prove anything, but when it's blocked, you may feel stuck, like you're clinging to someone or to a feeling, even when it's hurting you. You may become addicted to people, to approval, to patterns that once protected you, but now imprison you. And no, this isn't about judging yourself. We all carry stories, attachments that once gave us warmth, but now limit our growth. We stay longer than we should. We pretend it's fine. We say it's just not the right time to let go. But the truth is, we're afraid of who will be without it. I know this energy well. There was a time when I thought I had already let go. But the truth is, I had only walked away physically. Energetically, I was still tied by invisible threads, woven from fear, from longing, from the habit of needing someone to stay. I kept the messages. I kept the gifts. I kept the voice of that person in my mind, replaying moments over and over, as if closure was hiding in a memory I could still control. But healing didn't come through remembering. It came through presence. One night I stood by the ocean. I wasn't trying to be symbolic. I was just tired of holding on to someone who was no longer there. Tired of asking for closure from a door that had long closed. So I did nothing fancy. No ritual, no prayer, just breath and presence. And with each wave that touched my feet, I whispered, "Go, you're free, and so am I." That moment didn't erase the pain, but it shifted something. It reminded me that I was never meant to carry what no longer fit. Letting go is not about cutting off. It's not coldness. It's not revenge. It's trust. Trusting that when you release, you don't collapse. You expand. Sometimes the deepest healing starts not with big actions, but with small recognitions. a moment of awareness, a soft breath into your belly, a kind hand on your own chest. Can you feel it now? That place just below your navel, warm, alive, pulsing with stories. It's the center of your emotions, your movement, your relationships, your creativity, your ability to enjoy life, and to let go of what has served its time. What if today, instead of trying to fix or force anything, you just breathed into that place? You just listened. You don't need to have the answers. You just need to allow the water to flow. The sacral chakra is not a concept. It's an experience. A river inside you, sometimes calm, sometimes stormy, but always moving. And when that water gets stagnant, when we block it with fear, control, or shame, we suffer. We lose vitality. We lose desire. We stop creating. We stop trusting. That's why we return here. Not to force change, but to remember what was always ours. The ability to flow, breathe in, and breathe out slowly. With each breath, you soften the grip, you melt the edges, you begin to reclaim your own space, and in a few moments, we'll go even deeper. We'll move from awareness to release, from tension to tenderness, from fear to freedom. But for now, just breathe and let yourself feel what you've been avoiding. This ... is how healing begins. Close your eyes now, if you haven't already, and gently place your hands on your lower belly, just below the navel, that sacred space where your energy is born, where your truth lives, even if it's been silent for years. Take a slow breath in. Let it rise into your hands. Exhale gently and feel something begin to soften inside you. Imagine now that you're sitting beside a river. The sun is warm on your skin. The air is calm. There's no pressure to do anything, just to be. In your hands you hold something. It might be a memory, a name, a pattern, a feeling you haven't been able to release. You've carried it so long, you don't even remember when it began. But now, something in you knows. It's time. Look at it with tenderness. It's not your enemy. It served a purpose. Maybe it protected you once. Maybe it gave you a sense of identity when everything else was uncertain. Now, with love, with gratitude, you place it gently into the river. You don't throw it, you offer it. And as it floats away, you feel a space opening inside you, a space where new life can begin. Repeat softly. Inside or aloud, I release what no longer belongs to me. I am not what I've held on to. I choose to trust the flow of life. My energy moves with grace and clarity. It is safe for me to let go. Feel the water inside you. Begin to move again. Your inner river, not rushing but free. Not violent, but powerful. Sometimes healing begins, not when we fight harder, but when we stop fighting at all. And maybe today, your only step is resting, or crying, or dancing slowly in your room, just to feel your hips move again. That's the sacral chakra. Waking up, that's your soul. Remembering it was never broken, only waiting. And if anything stirred in you today, know this: it's a beginning. Even the smallest wave can change the whole tide. If this message touched you, leave a comment. Let Maya know what you're releasing, or simply write, "I am flowing again." I'll be reading you. And if you want to walk further, watch the other videos in this series. Each one is a step back to yourself. Subscribe, click the bell so you won't miss what your soul came here to hear. And if you feel called to share your story, your questions, your pain, you can write to me. This space was made for that, for hearts that want to heal without needing to explain everything. Thank you for showing up, for being present, for feeling. Letting go isn't the end. It's the quiet beginning of something more honest and more alive than anything you've known before. You are ready now, not to forget, but to be free.